Virgo. It's your girl, Javy. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2021. Hey, y'all. Be sure to check your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Those videos will be rolling out shortly. For daily tarot readings, check me out on Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. Virgo. You gotta start moving that body, baby. There's some kind, and those of you, some of you are like, I already gotta work out. I'm already doing this. I'm already doing that. There's something about a need for like physicality. Like some of you need to start just flat out a workout. And it's not for like, oh, because you need to be like summertime fine. It's like more about your mental health, like putting and harnessing that energy somewhere. You just need a physical outlet of some sort. It doesn't even have to be a workout. It can be dancing, yoga, like a flow art, like walking, jogging. But if you have a pre-existing physical workout or routine, there's something about ramping it up. Like if you're just walking, now move to jogging. If you've been jogging for a while, now it's time to start running. Things of that nature. So it's time. Some of you, there's levels to this shit. So meet yourself where you're at. Also, Virgo, there could be something about nostalgia. Like you diving into like things that you loved when you were a kid or a teenager. Just listening to a lot of old music, listening to old jams. For some of you, I feel like there's some kind of like nugget of wisdom found in like by way of listening to an old song or like reconnecting like an old memory or an old smell or driving down, like being in an old area. There's something about nostalgia coming up for you guys. And I don't feel like it's an unhealthy thing. It feels like tying up loose ends of some sort, or closing out a chapter in a way. But you just could be like thinking a lot about the past and how you have arrived at your current situation. Like, how did I get here kind of thing. Not necessarily in like a dramatic way, but in like just like thinking about hindsight. I feel like there are new pieces of hindsight that are clicking in for you guys. Things that are really starting to make sense. Look, that was a sign. It needed to go out anyway. But definitely in a place of like healing is really important, especially, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, especially if it is if there's healing, any kind of, infidelity or cheating or, a substance abuse. Maybe like someone's like mean when they're drunk to you or, mean to you when they're drunk or something like that, or healing from, a foundation that may not be what you want. There could be something about, I also feel like past life stuff is coming up. Maybe even like past life regressions would be healthy for some of you. Just tapping into that energy. Some of you already may be connecting with that energy, just like feeling familiar with things. But there is Neptune across from you in Pisces. So you are definitely in a place where you've been grappling with reality, grappling with your reality and how you can change it, how you can start to really, really create and solidify and cement the foundation that you want for your life going forward. So I feel like first card out, King of Cups. Interesting. Some of you may have heavy water placements like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And this may be like your moon or something like that, or your rising. But King of Cups being the first card out makes me think that emotional maturity is going to be very, very important for you guys for Aquarius season 2020. Really stepping your game up. And we'll get back to that. I do want to get through these notes because they're important. So let me put the cards down. I feel like it's really important for you guys to get a goal that you want to accomplish now and focus on it before Mercury goes retrograde on the 30th. So that's like 4 days, sorry. But it is really, and that's it's like the knee-jerk reaction. Like, it's really important for you to go with your gut, like what's important for you to work on first and really hone in on that. Hone in on one thing versus 127 other things. And it's just like, see how that works. See how you're able, how much progress and how much more accomplished you feel when you tackle one thing, accomplish it, versus another thing and then another thing, you know what I mean? Versus doing this everything at once, you know what I mean, and just trying. And so there's a lot of like jack of all trade, master of none kind of vibes that are coming in for Aquarius season for Virgo sun, moon, and rising. And that's something to really look at. Like, a jack of all trades is a master of none. And so what do you really want to start mastering, or what do you want to be more masterful of? And with the first card out being King of Cups, your emotions are something that are coming up to really be mastered. And so there may be people and opportunities that are coming in that are really challenging your like pettiness level, or challenging your like how emotionally supportive you're able to be. There's something about your capacity for emotional support. I'm trying to get through these notes before I tap into the fucking King Cups. Okay. Either way, Virgo, your ruling planet is Mercury. So we are all already in Mercury retrograde's pre-shadow phase. And Mercury goes retrograde, like I said, on the 30th at 26 degrees Aquarius. And then Mercury goes direct at 11 degrees Aquarius on February 21st. Then the post-shadow phase of Mercury retrograde ends on March 13th. So this is going to be a squirrely ass next couple of months. And it's really important that you get your emotions on fucking lock, because logic isn't going to lead you the way that you're not going to be able to just trust in the facts and into the way that things appear. This is going to be highly like intuitive, and you're going to really have to rely on your experiences, rely on your intuition, rely on your emotions more so than the facts and the logic and what you see before you, because what you're seeing isn't necessarily, things may not be as they seem. I'm gonna get through these notes one way or fucking other. Okay, so because things are going to be so damn squirrely for you guys, it's really important that you check your mind, check your own self. Like, whenever you feel that like ramp up into like some, response, or like you trying to like react to something, it's really like check your mind, check how far you're going. That you're not driving a point too far, or that you're not being emotionally manipulative in order to get what you want. Or check if you feel like other people are being manipulative to you. It's really important that you like start tapping into that. There is themes about research versus investigation. Like, don't be careful of like how extreme you go into things, because it's like you can research it with this retrograde and all this stuff that's going on. It could go into investigation, suspicion versus accusation. Be wary of jumping to conclusions. Try to strive for progress and progressive thinking versus just being fucking rebellious and possibly like tapping into, or like check yourself if there's any kind of obsessive thinking going on. Also, like if you're just constantly like thinking or worrying about something, be careful, because worrying about it is praying for it. I'm gonna just leave you with that. But yeah, it could be a lot of like scatterbrained energy, so don't be hard on yourself, boo. And don't be hard on others, please. Like, we'd appreciate that shit too. Like, stop being so fucking critical. And just to ensure, just because, like, you may not be operating with all of the facts. So it's just really, like, make sure that you have all of the pieces together before you speak. And that's a part of that emotional maturity that's coming off. Just be kind to yourself and others and ensure that you have the facts. I love you. Take a deep breath. Hydrate. Alright. Ooh, that was fast. 7 of Cups, I'm telling you, because things aren't as they seem. And you guys may be in like la la land for a little bit. Or there also could be someone that's really dreamy. Or just like really like alluring that's around. Cancer, someone with heavy Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. Definitely Scorpio energy is coming up heavy here. Some of you are needing to get mature in the face of a lot of options. This is also like very like gigolo kind of like feeling. Like some of you, there is someone around that you like your spidey senses are fucking a tingling. Because yes, this person is juggling and has multiple people, multiple partners. Maybe some of you are exploring polyamory. That's something that you guys need to just really openly and clearly communicate about. That's really important. If there's no person on the table or anything like that, there may be someone of authority that's confusing you or isn't clear about what they want from you in regards to your work, or a boss that like you can't really read, or someone around that you just are having a hard time reading. Also, just be wary of just like having a lot of balls in the air, and also be wary of having a lot of romantic doors open. This could be just like a lot of options and not sure what to do. So many options, so many people, like so many good morning texts to send out that like you fucking forget to put deodorant on, you know what I mean, before you go to work. And things like that. It's just like distracting yourself with so many things or so many options. Or let's say it's not people. It could be just diving into so many projects, or initiating so many things, or involving yourself in so many things, or trying to start or create or build so many things that you're like you to your detriment, or possibly just daydreaming so much about shit that you're not actually doing stuff in the physical. And so that is something that's definitely to be checked. This is what I was talking about with Neptune across from you. 3 of Pentacles just came out. It's time to get down in the physical. Neptune across from you is going to be there for a while. So it could just be making things really alluring. Like you're not sure, like things could just, especially you could just be more in your subconscious, really diving into your spirituality. And for some of you, really diving into creativity, really diving into a creative project, or trying to start a family with someone, or solidify something with someone that, if your spidey senses are tingling about somebody, ask them or just move the fuck on. Like ask, like be straight up. It's time to just like, what's going on? Also, some of you are really needing to be supportive, like show up as emotional support for somebody that may have some kind of substance abuse issue and is trying to like get back on their feet, or someone who has a lot of emotional trauma, emotional issues, that is trying to get back on their feet. Regardless of what sign they are, it's just like there could just be someone that is, I mean, a fucking Virgo, of course, you're being of service and you're helping. So just be careful that like, you're not pouring from an empty cup, hun, and that's always the case with you guys. But it's just like, for real, King of Cups is like, this is my fucking cup, to the point where like there may need to be a little bit of a calcification on your lending cup, you know, like or that your a calcification on your empathy maybe. could be productive for some of you who are just giving to your detriment and there's none left for you. It is really important that with the King of Cups here that like you understand how to be receptive, you understand how to ask for what you need, you understand how to say no. I don't have that to give today. I'll get back to you whenever I do though. Or for no, I don't have that. No is self-love as well. The King of Cups knows what to say yes to, knows how to delegate, knows how to ask for help, knows who to ask for help too, and knows when to listen to his gut. I mean, the King of Cups is constantly in tune with their intuition, and whether you're male or female, it's important that you are that alignment and maturity. Like people, there may be opportunities for you guys to get really petty, and it's like, get away from that. Whatever, like whoever makes you want to, like tempts you to stoop to that level of like being nasty, like nah. Damn. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. And these cards are being reticent as fuck right now. There's just like everybody wants to be real specific. And it's what's happening here is like it feels like there is it's like the looking glass. There's something here about just maybe mirrors or something here about seeing through illusions, breaking through confusion, having productive visualization versus just aimless daydreaming, really starting to do stuff, stop talking about it, start doing, and towards the shit that you really, really want to do that's really important to you, not just what brings in money, but like what do you really, really, really want to do? Because you have the opportunity to really build something of value. And 2 of Cups here, it's like you have the opportunity to really experience mutuality and love and connection and happiness. And even if you're in a long-term committed relationship, this is like reconnection with your partner, reconnection with your passion, or but most importantly, this is reconnection with yourself. And for a lot of us, the whole process of falling in love with someone is just you falling in love with yourself through the lens of another. That's all that's happening here. It's just that that's why that glow happens. It's just like you start to, I'm of value. Oh, and that's all that it is. But it's just like, can you provide that for yourself without validation from someone else? Final card. How do you get that glow yourself without... And some of you, how do you get that glow without someone giving it to you or gassing you up constantly? And especially, how do you get that glow without a bunch of people gassing you up? Because that's what this looks like. Some of you, it's just like, and even it doesn't have to be romantic partners. It could be like you just need like a lot of communication with people. Lots of like, even if this is like, you send in a lot of memes and shit back and forth with people, just like you're having a lot of like online conversations, or a lot of for some of you this is like to-do lists or ideas or brainstorming ideas are coming on, and for some of you there is love or connection found by way of brainstorming with people, by way of also like going to therapy. Like going to therapy really leads some of you to like intense self-love and reconnection with self that also then leads to partnership and togetherness. But 3 of Pentacles at the center of the reading is like rebuilding mode, collaboration, healthy collaboration. And also stop asking people who don't have successful relationships or haven't had successful relationships about love. Or stop asking people who aren't financially comfortable about financial, stuff, issues. It's like, stop. You don't ask a fucking plumber about your car problems, or you don't call a plumber to fix your car. You know what I mean? It's just make sure that you understand who you're talking to, who you're confiding in, and who also is pouring into you. I do feel like some of you who are in partnerships, business partnerships and romantic partnerships, it's like you have the opportunity to learn a new way, to learn new habits, to establish new respect. It's just like you gotta fucking talk about it. And if the other person isn't willing to talk about it, then it's not a matter of like just giving up. It's a matter of like, some of you need to find another avenue, because some of you are like this, you stuck with this person, so you got to figure that out. Like, because there may be kids involved, or there may be contracts involved, and it's really important. And that's where this emotional maturity comes in, because it's like conflict resolution skills are going to be important for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season. Final card, please. One final card of advice for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2021. I'm gonna take it. It wants to be 2, and I don't want it to be 2. Empress, Judgment. I'll keep them both because that's huge. If you don't want to get fucking pregnant, or if you don't want to get somebody pregnant, you have to wrap it up. You have to be careful. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles reversed, because also, let's get into it. This is too much. Jesus. All right, Virgo. I feel like I already like tapped in real quick. Actually, I'm going to clarify the 7 of Cups. Please clarify the 7 of Cups. What is Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What are they not seeing clearly? Because some of you may be lost in a fantasy, or some of you may be spending a lot of time building, like visualizing a dream. Make sure that you balance all of your thinking and planning with actual action, though. That's all I'm saying. You can still daydream. What are you not seeing clearly is the ways that you're not taking care of yourself. What you're not seeing clearly is the fact that you are still in recovery of something. Some of you may be heartbroken about something still, and you need to, or heartbroken or hurting or disappointed about something, or in a place of unrest. And it's like, stop denying yourself the comfort that you need, the care that you need. Some of you really, really need to meditate. Some of you really, really need to get more sleep. That's a big thing. It's like, set strong foundations for you and your family. It's and sleep and taking care of yourself, eating well, being loving, being receptive. All of those things are really important. Just as much as like eating vegetables is important, saying I love you and going to sleep and drinking some fucking water is like, have you eaten, is saying I love you. You know what I mean? This is, you hear me. Take care of yourself. Please clarify the 3 of Pentacles. Who does Virgo need to build with? Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like there are maybe issues or confusion about who to build with, who to give this cup to. Who, please show us, give us clear messages about who Virgo needs to build with. Deep breath, Virgo. Build with one who understands your struggle. Build with the one who they see clearly. I hear is a seer, is a seeker, has vision, has the eye, who isn't like, who sees through the veil, or who sees through the blindfold. Whoever's done the work whoever's done the shadow work, whoever is self-aware. Build with the one who's been through the hardship, who is like, this person may not have a whole bunch of money, but it's like they're fucking happy and they're like really proud of what they're doing. Build with the person who has a really strong work ethic, almost like a workaholic. You could learn something from this person. I feel like both of you may be learning how to work harder, not smarter. Learning how to work smarter and not harder. I also feel like there is an abundance of passion involved in whatever it is that you're supposed to be building, and also in what you're supposed to, who you're supposed to be building with. There may be actually multiple fire signs or people with multiple, like, lots of fire in their chart that you really need to be building with. So that could be a thing. Please clarify the Two of Cups. I'm keeping this short. We've got a 20-minute video. Please clarify the Two of Cups. How does the Two of Cups energy manifest for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 21? Please clarify the Two of Cups. There's definitely a lot of self-care that's needed. Make sure your oxygen mask is on before you go helping everyone else, Virgo. Some of you may have the opportunity to experience love with someone with heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, or Libra placements. And some of you may be like kerfunkled about like how to say it. I feel like this person may make you nervous, or this person may make you like over talk, or like talk really fast, or maybe this person makes you stutter. This person may be someone that also like possibly intimidates you, but don't be nervous. Just take care of yourself. Make sure that you get on your shit, your fucking king, queen, goddess, god shit, so that you're not scared to step to somebody that may intimidate you a bit. Please clarify the Empress. Also, it's like you could fuck around and have really successful business with this person because the connection between the two of you is very fertile. Also, there could be stuff, pregnancies going on. Also, maybe possible reconnection with your mother or a maternal figure or a grandmother or a someone on like an aunt, an uncle, a mother-in-law, a mother-in-law type of archetype. There is definitely something there with the maternal figure. Yes, very strong women are around you. This also could be like baby mama. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't want a kid, be careful. And those of you who do have like wives, there could just be like arguments with like a strong maternal figure with your wife, with your partner, or with their mother or something of that nature. But there are really important boundaries that need to be established here. And lastly, please clarify Judgment, because there could be some kind of truth that comes out, or a calling out of the darkness that takes place, the trumpet of truth sounding, really getting off the fence about this person or this connection. There also may be someone around that's giving you like wife energy, like or someone that you could really like commit to. Woo! Yeah, there may be, and also like have business opportunities with. But some of you, like this really shakes up, whoever this connection really shakes up your concept of love and how it was supposed to be. And there may be some upsets in your family in regards to this. Yeah, some people that you may feel like you need to cut off, or there's conversations about that. Definitely going inward and really facing. Some of you are like doing the shadow work for love. Really like, damn, like doing the shadow work, healing, restoration, doing lots of healing in the physical, planting in the physical, but the physical energy comes in by way of unexpected, like when you least expect it, things really turn for you. But this is just like that's what I mean by like things aren't as they seem right now. So don't be afraid to, are we gonna really? Like, don't be afraid to do it your way, because there's a lot of faith that's happening here, and there's a lot of heartache to heal. But things definitely turn around. It's just time to focus, doing lots of inner child work, maybe even working with kids, dealing with kids, dealing with the consequences of actions, the consequences of ties that you've been in. That could be a thing. I really, like, I just genuinely have the fucking deck upside down. Like, so this is just, all of it is. But I was looking for one shred of, like, can we conclude this? But this still, either way, it looks really good. It's just a matter of you understanding that you may feel upside down as fuck. You may not be, and that may call for this emotional maturity, you know? Well, I'm not gonna freaking give up. There's gotta be, but you gotta go inward, and you gotta seek the spirit, and you gotta seek the divine, and go into the subconscious so that you can access. Look, this is just really a cerebral, subconscious, spiritual time for you. Time to do the work, baby. Love you. Mwah.